It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers, next on Madden Football.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Huard. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
All is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And away we go from Wisconsin. Jaden Reed to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
For 3 years, well, we waited on Jordan Love. He got to watch one of the greats do it in Aaron Rodgers, and it wasn't until last year they finally gave him the keys. Well, and the wait was worth it. He put on a show a season ago. 32 touchdowns, just 11 interceptions in a year that nobody anticipated the Packers, and so many of their young players could grow and emerge into a playoff team. They did just that. Nobody questioned Jordan Love's physical traits. It was the accuracy. It was the anticipation. It was the nuance to play in the position. He answered all of those and more with the breakout season a year ago.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On second down, Jacobs. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this third down. Man in motion, headed right. Turning to Jacobs on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Doesn't it feel like Caleb Williams has been like the #1 pick for the last 3 years? This guy just does things no one else can do. Seeing him in person a number of times, Cade, in college, truly, he could be an NFL running back. But man, he throws it so pure, a quick release, an accurate passer. Now he's just got to learn this NFL game. It's a more condensed box. There's a whole lot more contact. And protecting that football and protecting himself will be critical.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So it'll be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing again on second, Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Williams from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Williams on the play action. Finds his target, Allen. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this one sails out. No return on the punt. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Love. Ball in left side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And that's good for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Takes the handoff, now Love. That finds Jacobs, complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First down throw. Here's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They go play action on first. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Love. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Bryant comes up with it. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Now Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pockets. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by Quay Walker. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Going one again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Now here's Williams. That's cut for the first. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Kmet brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running behind center with Swift. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. First down, Williams. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, anytime you see a player tapping his chest, I'm not a great lip reader, but I know exactly what that says. My bad. My fault. Quarterback delivers him a good ball. He knows that's one he should have caught.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Williams. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get the game's first points here in the 2nd. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Love. That's incomplete left side. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Love gets this one to Watson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Dom's the man in motion right. Love to throw again. Taken in by Dobbs. This is ahead for about 5. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Offense to the line for second down. From the 48. He's got Watson. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 23. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, most of the offenses I've been around love code words in the run game. And for draws, it's usually a D word, Denver, Dallas. Well, I'll tell you what else. Add a D word to the defense, because when you hit them with a draw like that, it puts doubt in their mind of how upfield they can get.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Well, that draw gets them as many yards as a lot of passes would right there. And until this defense proves they can stop these draw plays, you can expect to see them worked into the game plan throughout.
To the air with Love. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Love from the gun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Packers can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They run with Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I like my sports analogies. You know that, Kate. And I'll tell you one that really carries across any sport. You want to be strong up the middle. Hockey, baseball, basketball. And this D-tackle showing you why strength up the middle with your big boys, it makes a difference.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. He's running for it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Packers and receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Love now. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. Flushed out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field. And the two were not able to reel it in.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this 3rd down play. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. The penalty makes this 3rd and 2 now. Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Packers will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Dom's the man in motion right. 1st down throw. Here's Love. That's into the hands of Dom. He's got to gain a 6 there. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play fake, it's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here from the frozen tundra. The Packers hoping to take a lead going into the break. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing, Love. Completes this one to Craig. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This finds Dobbs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast. A final throw before the break. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Roll the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
First down, here's Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That one was like a swarm of hornets with all the defenders flowing and flying to the ball. There were multiple guys who were going to be able to get him down for a loss or right at the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Looking from the gun, Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football, even from the best at every level. Nothing more to do but shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be right back your way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Williams. That's the connection to Odunze. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, as horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Long. Cut by Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now here's Williams. That's cut for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Past midfield to the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Kmet brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, we know that everybody's got to work in the same accord to get it done offensively. Every lineman, and of course, those guys behind the line. Somewhere, somebody will miss their cue by just enough for the defense to break through and blow that play up.
Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Completed here to Kmet. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true threats. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. On the give, it's Swift. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
1st down, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Williams to throw. He completes it in traffic. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Now Williams. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You better shake it off and keep on firing.
So on 4th down, that is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand. Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Nixon now to return it. Returns looking good so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They stick with Jacobs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that 1st down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Play fake, it's Love. Reed's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. All right, here we go. Second down. They'll run here following the penalty. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back now, pressure on its way. That'll be complete to Jacob. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Their punter making his way out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Running behind center with Swift. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 41. Pass caught by Odunze. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. That's going to be caught by Everett. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Going one again with Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. The home team's ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Kicks the handoff, now Love. For big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 34. That finds Jacobs complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Love out of the shotgun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Love from the gun. The throw is caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. He breaks the tackle. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Love. He has the first over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. A give to Wilson up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stuffed right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Throwing, Love. Has it down close. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away. Scott now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams from the gun. Has his man, it's a doozy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. Allen on the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football. It is a part of the game, even for the very best. Nothing more to do about it now than shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be coming right back your way.
Going again on second, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Williams to throw on third. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Williams to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. With a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers all set to get back out there. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Excellent. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Wilson's got it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers up by 8. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this third down. Back to throw it. It's Reed on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Wilson, and he's caught behind the line for a loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Wilson again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll look to throw it. That's complete to Wilson. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. On the carry, it's Wilson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.